these issues on the table, and I made sure that our candidates, I didn't want them blindsided. That's what I admitted to. That's what I look. What WikiLeaks put out.
That's the greatest spin I've ever heard. I didn't want them blindsided. Hey. That's so good. You should do this for a living. That's all. That is hilarious. Leaked the questions to a candidate because she didn't want her blindsided. Mark Steyn is an author and columnist. He's seen plenty of political scandals in his long career. And was watching that. I'm sorry, I didn't. I don't typically laugh in the middle of an interview. But I didn't want them blindsided. But she didn't answer my question, which it's hard to believe that nobody knew that had happened. I mean, maybe nobody did, but it's hard to believe that.
Well, she answered with one of the all-time great lines in the history of broadcasting. She said, "You should have seen the things I leaked to Martin O'Malley." And actually, I would like to see that, because I believe that's actually a big box of nothing. I don't believe, I like her as much as everyone likes her, and you should go fishing with her. I'd rather go fishing with Donna Brazile than go fishing with Hillary Clinton, because you get the feeling you'll be sleeping with the fishes by the end of the afternoon if you go fishing with Hillary. But I do not, she says a lot of, I do not believe that Martin O'Malley was, his email account was buzzing with helpful non-blindsiding leaks.
Though the venom that has come out from Democrats since this book emerged. I mean, look, Hillary lost. It was obviously a massive failure on her part. That's not hidden. The Democrats know that. And yet, Democrat after Democrat has said, and many in the media basically, why would you betray the party? Especially before a critical election, yesterday's election. They were infuriated by the timing of this. Kind of a Stalinist response, I thought.
Well, that's the great advantage that party has always had since the Clinton years. They don't have John McCain's. They don't have figures who sell themselves to the public by standing against their own party. And you made an interesting point, Tucker, when you said you wondered why so many media figures take Hillary's side on this. I think Hillary has two kinds of supporters. I think she has bagmen like the outgoing Virginia governor, Terry McAuliffe, who basically looks at the Clintons and thinks, I'd like to be doing sleazy 10-figure deals with Kazakh oligarchs just like Bill and Hillary do. And then you have media figures who think, I'd like to be getting six-figure sums for Clinton Foundation speeches on diarrhea in Africa that nobody can listen to. And I think if you actually take those two groups out, you get to the problem here. The reason the Democrat Party has lurched left is because the moderate centrist wing is represented by a corrupt dynastic kleptocracy, i.e. the Clintons. They tainted Democrat moderation and Democrat centrism.
That's very smart and very sad, by the way. I mean, a party ought to have a vibrant centrist wing, and they don't. I've never thought of that. It's a really smart point. Mark Steyn, thank you. You always make this show better.
Thanks a lot, Tucker.
Yesterday was a bad night electorally for Republicans. What does it mean going forward? There are lessons from it, and we'll have those next. We're also watching President Trump's welcome ceremony in Beijing, China.